evening, and welcome to the war, the information war. I'm DLAKE for PREZ. Check it out. Tonight, I'm revisiting my article, BOWE BERGDAHL'S Fake Parents. Are they his fake parents? Well, last week I did some investigation and I couldn't find any pictures of, Bo with his dad, Bob, or his mom, Jani. He never put out any family photos. I'm going to get into it tonight. I would say we, but I forgot to enable the Q&A, and you have to do it before you start the broadcast, and this broadcast is live. Thank you for watching. DLAKE for PREZ, reporting for themediaspeaks.com. David Lake. Out of here. My cats are in heat, and I don't want them to ruin my damn report. But I put this report out last week.
Someone please comment. Is there any comments or questions? Can someone please email me, text me, inform me, send me a link to a picture of Bob Bergdahl with his son? No. Can you? What? DLAKE, why would you dare make such an accusation as BOWE BERGDAHL'S parents are crisis actors? Or something like that. Oh, crap. Oh, no, this is not my video.
Okay, so I put it out there. I think his parents might be actors, not real, fake CIA agents. His father hasn't shaved the beard yet, isn't proud to be an American since the U.S. government freed his son from the Taliban and the Haqqani network, the Sopranos of Afghanistan, who were holding him captive. And I covered it all last week, and the Media Speaks, we covered it on the Saturday show. And, I go back and listen to some of the shows when I have a chance. And one thing that I don't feel like I really pointed out thoroughly, among other things that I'm going to try to get to on tonight's episode, is that there's so many things. The parents, I believe, are fake. Or CIA actors. I just lost my train of thought. I'm going to go to screen share. All this music is throwing me off, maybe. Or something like that. I'm gonna get to all my points. Please don't hold it against me that I'm scrolling through the Media Speaks page. We put out so much news and information. I mean, there's so much going on, and I'm not going to talk about illegal aliens tonight. I'm not going to talk about Eric Cantor losing tonight. How about this? Bergdahl is a mental case. Still no pics with his parents. Okay, the Washington Post puts out this article today. Bergdahl's writings reveal a fragile young man. This camouflage case arrived at the home of Sergeant BOWE BERGDAHL's friend, Kim Harrison, several days after he disappeared in Afghanistan. And Kim Harrison was like in his will as the last, the person to get all his human remains, as if he had died. And in his last will and testament, it's reported that he said, "Bury me at sea." So I'm glad that supports the Osama bin Laden narrative. Before he became a Taliban prisoner, before he wrote in his journal, "I am the lone wolf of deadly nothingness," before he joined the Army, Sergeant BOWE BERGDAHL was discharged from the Coast Guard for psychological reasons, said close friends who were worried about his emotional health at the time. Okay, so this guy has a colorful history of mental health. And if I scroll down, here's a picture of Bo Young in a house, not with his parents. Here he is supposedly doing ballet as he dances with his friend Kyla Harrison in an undated photo, another undated photo here, when he was younger, before prison, or excuse me, before joining the Army, and then however, he was captured by the Taliban he was in their care and custody, or you could say prison. They held him captive. Oh, there you go. Thank you. I made it back to what I was thinking. The point that I wanted to make before. And I have no viewers right now. It's really throwing me off. So somebody please join. Okay, great. Usually when I have an audience, I'm more on fire. So everybody join in right now immediately. No, what I was going to say is, when BOWE BERGDAHL was in the custody of the Haqqani network, the Taliban, he was wearing a butt hat. He had a pen in his pocket. He was draped in robes. They made him white, a white outfit, robe, like stitched robe, a headdress, scarf. A scarf slash could be a headdress if you wanted it to be. That's what he was wearing in the video that you saw where he was rescued. The Taliban shot that video. The Taliban put that out. That's part of their propaganda. All the videos you saw of Bergdahl in captivity, some, now the Pentagon is saying, oh, he might have been drugged in some of them. Oh, really? Is that why his dad, Bob Bergdahl, who speaks perfect fucking Arabic and can quote the Quran at the White House in the Rose Garden with President Barack Obama and his fake wife, Jani? And she obviously has no problem with the beard because he started growing that out for his son, as a remembrance of his son, who became a POW of the Taliban. And we're still unclear why. Could have been a deserter. Could have been a defector. A lot of evidence points to the fact that he left that military base. Left his gun behind, mailed off a bunch of stuff to his next of kin, wanted to be buried and see if anything bad happened to him. Yeah, okay. When is Bob Bergdahl going to shave that beard? Who's going to shave their beard first, DLAKE or Bob Bergdahl? Look, I'm not growing my beard out for a remembrance of my son trapped in Afghanistan, okay? I'm growing it out because I think it looks okay. You know, I could probably trim it up a little bit, but it's not about me. It's about Bob Bergdahl, okay? Fake parents. Jani. Should I go back and play some of the video of Barack Obama smiling as Bergdahl speaks Arabic? And it's also come out this week. Let's go back to screen share. Bunch of stuff, actually. Yeah, still no pics with his parents. Back on that article that I was just showing you, revealing all his writings. It's a lengthy article, yeah. I'm still scrolling. There's young Bo. Okay. Now I gotta go through Washington Post damn commercials and all kinds of other bull crap, and I'm not ready to do it. But I've already scrolled through these 20+ pictures, and I can't skip this ad for 15 seconds here. But basically, in these 20 pictures, there's no pictures of Bo with his dad, okay? It's just not going to happen. It's not happening. Here, let's go through them. Okay, all his stuff that he mailed back to his friend. Welcome home, Bo. Your parade's been canceled. Here you are in 2010 doing squats and leg lifts. Having a little trouble speaking English, huh? Release. Get me to be release. Could have been drugged. Bo's back. Yay. Your parade's canceled. Canceled. Oh, here you are in your homemade outfit by the Taliban. Good thing you didn't have any bombs on you. Good thing this isn't a car bomb back here. Good thing we landed our helicopter in a valley there. Oh, there he is. It was initially reported that he was holding up a sign that said, Special Forces? Had SF on it, like, are you my Special Forces? I used to be Special Forces. This is all part of my mission. There he is, flying off in a helicopter. Taliban with grenade launchers, but that's okay. We'll just land the helicopter. Oh, they're making stickers. Should have made him at Sticker Junkie. Bo is free at last. Great. People are walking out of the diner like, who gives a shit? There's Jay Carney defending it before he retired, conveniently, right around the same time as the Veterans Administration's top administrator. whatever his name was, Seekski or something wacky. Okay, so here's the fake parents. Notice who's not in the picture. Bo, not in that picture. They can't be seen in the same picture together at the same time. That's what tonight's article is all about. Okay, who's this? Not Bo and Bob, not Jani. Oh, they speak in front of these three guys. Hey, we're the three that supported them. Nice audience. Looks like a Romney speech. There she is, waiting in the wings. Okay, yeah, now's a great time to go to it. Bergdahl's parents got rare access to insiders. Data for sympathizer of Gitmo detainees. Oh, what do you know? The Obama administration gave the parents of Army Sergeant BOWE BERGDAHL, who got that promotion from private to sergeant while he was in the Taliban's custody, extraordinary insider access to the military's hunt for their son by having them take part in a series of secure video conferences with senior commanders as well as White House and State Department officials. A former government official involved in American hostage issues said he had never heard of giving a family such access and questioned whether sensitive information could have been conveyed to Robert and Jani, Bob and Jani Bergdahl, the fake parents, and somehow leaked out. A family spokesman said he knows of no such breach. Thanks, family friend. Who's that? Their handler? Give me a break. I'm DLAKE for PREZ. Like I said in the beginning, I'm just staying out in front of this story. Because Bo still doesn't want to talk to these guys. He doesn't want to talk to these people that are his parents. He doesn't want to talk to them yet. I have heard Bob and Jani in some of their speeches when Bob's not speaking perfect Arabic and quoting from the Holy Quran of Islam there for the Muslims, and because he's sympathizing with the Taliban, and when he's not tweeting that he would love for all Guantanamo detainees to be free. And I really should have got more to the Taliban, the actual members that went free and Obama breaking the law, because those are other things that I covered. And but you know what? I'm going to play a little bit of Judge Napolitano talking about Barack Obama giving material assets over to the Taliban and the government of Qatar, and then telling us that Qatar is going to keep us safe. And I mean, Kyle hypothesized, theorized, conspiracy theorized, you know, that, you know, maybe one or more of these Taliban guys that we had held at Guantanamo Bay. And back to the point that I keep failing to make that I was trying to start with. Look at the conditions of Bo being held by the Taliban and the Taliban being held at Guantanamo Bay by the United States government. And then ask yourself who won in this 5-for-1 equation when the Taliban is cooking up full goats and rice. But Kyle theorized that one of those Taliban members who are now living in Qatar in upscale neighborhoods, and they're under some kind of surveillance. It seems like they're pretty free to move around and re-civitize their Haqqani networks and other Taliban networks. And I mean, maybe they should go to war with the U.S. government in Afghanistan that's growing all those poppy fields. I mean, wait, how many people are we leaving in Afghanistan, and who's going to supply all the heroin to the United States if we're leaving? Barack, can you explain that part of it? Because Bob and Jani look like some crisis actor heroin addicts working for the CIA, speaking perfect Arabic to me. But I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong about the heroin addict part, but you never know. Could come out. When's Bob going to shave his beard, and when are we ever going to see a picture of BOWE BERGDAHL with his family members in the same picture, specifically his mom and his dad? But let's get to Judge Napolitano talking about the ways that Barack Obama broke the law. You've probably been hearing a lot of talks about impeachment lately. It's not me, it's the mainstream media. And hopefully Congress. But on Fox News with Sam Shepard, let's hear what Judge Napolitano had to say. I'll crank this up. I love the judge. Looks like he recently dyed his hair, so that's exciting.
That's the president's argument. When the president was questioned about this in Poland yesterday, he acknowledged it is probable that they either won't stay in Qatar for a year, or as soon as they leave Qatar, they will return to the theater that they once inhabited.
Oh,
3 of them were
jihad, killing
intelligence
Americans?
officers, 2 of them
Cutting
were
off their
military
heads?
officers.
Is that what you mean, Judge?
Aiding and abetting the enemy. Is that a matter of interpretation?
Yes,
Whoa.
of course it's a matter of
So it's your interpretation that the President of the United States has broken the law and should be imprisoned?
Well, I don't know that he should be imprisoned. I don't know that anybody's going to prosecute him.
Right.
But it requires that somebody prosecute him. He's the chief law enforcement officer of the land. But the Congress should be aware of the fact that this statute was arguably violated by the president. The bar for
aiding and abetting statute?
It's not aiding and abetting. That's different. It's providing material assistance to a terrorist organization. An organization that the Congress and this president have characterized as terrorist.
Judge, can you say that again?
An organization that the Congress, it's not aiding and abetting. That's different. It's providing material assistance to a terrorist organization.
Providing material assistance, which could be money, which could be military hardware or supplies, like guns, rocket launchers, AK-47s, or it could be human assets, personnel, that would be against the law. Would actually be a high crime and misdemeanor, and you know, we might go past impeachment and just go straight to criminal proceedings, according to the judge. Let's hear that just one more time. Here we go.
Violated by the president. The bar for
aiding and abetting statute?
It's not aiding and abetting. That's different. It's providing material assistance to a terrorist organization. An organization that the Congress and this president have characterized as terror.
Wait, Judge. But we got BOWE BERGDAHL back, who doesn't want to talk to his parents. His dad's not shaving the beard. He speaks perfect Arabic, and there's just something fucking weird about it. I say they're fake parents, and I'll let the judge continue. Sorry.
And the assistance is human assets that he has returned to this organization.
But he makes the argument he didn't return them. He makes the argument that he sent them to a neutral place, but that he believes that they may have.
Oh, well, CNN reported 6 months ago that it was the Taliban that wanted those 5 guys back, and they obviously have connections with the government of Qatar, however you want to say it, Qatar. I say Qatar. No, actually, I usually say like Qatar, but I think, I don't know. I'm going to start to say it how Sam Smith, Shepard Smith says it, okay?
A person is presumed to intend the natural and probable consequences of his behavior, and the natural and probable consequences of his behavior is they're going to end up back with their colleagues at the Taliban.
So what you're saying is that?
So what you're saying is we gave them to Qatar, to hang out in the upscale neighborhoods. They cooked full goats and rice for their hero's return. I mean, they might be having 72 virgins right now as we speak. We don't know. I mean, one of them could be a CIA asset. I mean, who set this shit up? Hey, look, up there in the top of the video screen. Hey, Fox News. Look at all those pictures that you got going up there on your super fucking 25,000 monitors. I don't see any pictures of BOWE BERGDAHL with his fake parents in the same picture without your Photoshop.
In that you can't provide anything material like weapons or technology.
Or money.
Or money or
you
human
also
assets.
You can't provide any humans.
That's
in the way that
I will say in fairness to the president, the case has never been scrutinized by the courts because no one has made this challenge yet.
Because under the Constitution,
because this is new. What do you know about the Constitution there, Shepard?
The commander-in-chief can do what he wants in the way he sees fit with prisoners of war.
Okay. I might have to go read the Constitution again, but okay.
But he can't break a statute in the process. He can't spend money that's not been authorized, and he can't aid a terrorist organization. Look, if he had sent them to Qatar and they were going to stay in jail in Qatar, this argument wouldn't hold water. But because he said yesterday in Poland he knows they're eventually going to leave Qatar and go back to their colleagues in the Taliban, I think the argument should be explored about whether or not.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. He said absolutely. When asked, could these 5 guys that you sent to Qatar because you arranged something with their government, and they're going to protect our national security with their fanciness and awesomeness. And we got the questionable soldier that served with honor and distinction. I mean, that part's questionable. We got him back. Thanks, Susan Rice, for being the Ron Burgundy of the media and just reading whatever's on the teleprompter or the cue card in front of you, or just you're just like a puppet. I'm DLAKE for PREZ, reporting for themediaspeaks.com. I don't have a boss when it comes to reporting. I wasn't at the White House this morning getting my talking points and marching orders. I just say what I feel. So just once again, to stay ahead of this story, I think Bob and Jani are BOWE BERGDAHL'S fake parents. He doesn't want to talk to him. And, I mean, maybe that's still yet to come. They did say they don't want to talk to him until it's in person, but it's been almost 2 weeks. How long are we going to wait? I guess BOWE BERGDAHL'S got to brush up on his English and get his marching orders that these are your new parents. Okay? I mean, someone from Haley, Idaho, why don't you send me a picture of BOWE BERGDAHL with his parents at graduation, or his first job, or their trip to somewhere fancy in Idaho that I don't know of. Or maybe they came out here to Disneyland and we got a picture of the family together. Huh? You think we could see that? Think we could see these people together? I'd like to see a picture of Bob without a beard. Maybe he'll shave. Maybe that's coming up. My guess is, just as much as this whole thing is weird and political, we got to save that reunion moment for the perfect Oprah moment. Did you guys ever watch the old Oprah Winfrey show? We got to save that for the end. Their reunion is going to be the finale, so Barack can say that he made everything A-OK. So what do you guys think is going to happen first? A Taliban attack, or an Al-Qaeda attack, or BOWE being reunited with his parents? Well, if you take a look at Iraq this week, I'd have to say terrorist attack's going to come first. But I said something last week that the reunion's coming soon, and it's going to come at the perfect time. Probably when Hillary Clinton needs it most. Her new book's sinking in the ratings, and I'll save that for another show. All right, DLAKE for PREZ, BOWE BERGDAHL'S fake parents. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Everybody please visit the website at www.themediaspeaks.com. Not only will you find my fancy news, reporting, and opinions, and commentary, you can also check out the work of Kyle Phillips, Anthony Fort, Sam DeGangi, AJ Twynham, and all our other friends and amazing guests. And be sure to check out the Saturday show every Saturday starting at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I have a couple people viewing. I hope Don is out there from Save America's Liberty, and a special shout out to that guy and anyone else tuning in. DLAKE for PREZ.